So I'm getting ready to start on the rear lift tonight. I need to get these bolts taken out of these leaf springs, get this rear end disconnected from the frame of the golf cart. I also got to get these old U-bolts off. I picked up some 12-inch pieces of all thread. These are 1/2 inch by 12 inches. They were like $5 a piece, something like that. And then I picked up some more nuts and washers, because the ones that came with the kit are not going to be long enough. Because I'm going to be adding in these other drop blocks. These here, I'm going to be adding these on top of the original blocks that came with the kit. So I got to do a little welding on those. Drill another hole right here where that one is. But that's not going to be too hard. And then I have this 1.25 inch over here. This right here that we're going to use for the shackles, to make some longer shackles out of for the rear, probably front and rear. We'll see how it goes. I made this start with the rear, but if it drags this axle too far forward, then we're going to have to do something with the front here. Alright, so here are my new blocks. Got them sitting in front of this fan. They're a wee bit hot. Got my hole drilled on the top there. Alright, so this is as far as I made it tonight. I got the blocks on. Everything's bolted up. I just got it hanging from the front of the leaf springs right now. So I'm not going to be able to get much more done tonight. I'm just out of time. It's like 9:30. I got to get up and work in the morning. So this front hanger is definitely going to have to come down, because this is just crammed too far forward. So I'm going to probably bring that down about 6 inches. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from the ground on the front. I'll measure from the ground up to where the wheel bolts on. I'm going to try and set this axle right in that same location to start with. And hopefully that'll have me sitting level. So that's the plan for tomorrow. I got to make some brackets, bring this down. I'm going to take that front measurement, prop this up on some jack stands, and then measure how far down I need to go front and rear to get that height that I need as far as what's on the front. And if that don't work, then it'll be back to the drawing board. I'll have to do something else as far as these hangers go. I may have to experiment with them a couple different times to get them just right. So anyways, alright, there she is all back together. I can roll it out of the garage now at least. So on the rear, I ended up just making some regular shackles like was on it to begin with. I am still going to put a block in right here, I think. 1 or 2 blocks in the middle of that just to kind of hold those together a little bit better. But the front is still all original. It's just bolted right there on the front where the original leaf spring bolted on. And then I got the hangers in the rear. And then those blocks that I made. The 6-inch block that came with the kit, and then I added the 2-inch block to that. Still far from done, but at least it's movable now. Definitely came a long way from the pink thing that you seen in the first video. Got to get some seat covers, do a lot of body work. I still got to fiberglass all the back of this in, back here. This is going to have to be trimmed. I'm going to have to trim all this up a little bit probably. Either that or figure out a way to move this wheel back some. But I'm not too concerned with it. I'm probably just going to trim this up a little bit. But yeah, other than that, it come out really good as far as the lift kit goes. Get a couple different angles of it. I'm gonna roll it over next to my Plymouth over here so you guys can kind of get a size comparison. So that's a 47 Plymouth sitting back there behind it. Of course, it doesn't have the doghouse on it right now, but still kind of get a rough idea how big it is. So anyways, this is part 9, I think. I'll see you guys on the next video.